The following is a production of New Mexico State University.
Today on Tasty Solutions for Diabetes, hosts Kelley and Lola prepare a complete dinner, including an entree, salad, and dessert. We continue our visit with Skip and Maria, two people highly determined to manage their diabetes with the advice of experts from Harvard Medical School. Tasty recipes, important medical information, and more today on Tasty Solutions for Diabetes.
Hi, I'm Kelley, food consultant and home economist.
Hello, and I'm Lola, certified diabetes educator. Today, we're going to make a complete meal, including an entree, a dessert, and a salad.
Yes, we're going to start out with a red pepper tostada. Then we'll follow it with a spinach and berry salad, and then a delicious creamberry trifle for dessert.
Can't wait.
Tasty Solutions for Diabetes uses three main concepts for its recipes and menus. Concept number 1, eat a variety of nutritious foods. Eat foods packed with vitamins and minerals, as opposed to foods that contain mostly fats, sugars, and starches. Foods that are nutrition superstars include leafy green vegetables, fruits, whole grains, beans, lean meats, nuts, and low-fat dairy products. Concept number 2, balance high-carb foods with lower-carb foods. Foods are made up of 3 energy nutrients: carbohydrates, or carbs for short, proteins, and fats. Each of these play an important role in maintaining a healthy body, so it's not a good idea to cut out any of these nutrients completely. But eating carbohydrates makes our blood sugar or blood glucose levels go up. A person who does not have diabetes will release insulin to keep the blood sugar from going too high. Unfortunately, people with diabetes have to help their bodies keep blood sugar at a healthy level because their bodies don't produce or properly use insulin. So it's important to control your carbohydrate intake. The key is to choose some foods higher in carbs and some foods lower in carbs at each meal. Usually about half and half is a good balance. The third concept we need to emphasize is portion size. In today's supersized world, huge portion sizes have become the norm. A key to calorie and carbohydrate control is to eat reasonable portions. For each recipe, we'll show what a reasonable portion size looks like for the recipe and other items on the menu. Now, back to the kitchen.
Lola, this first tasty recipe is a tostada.
She said that right.
I know, I did. Good, huh? Anyway, but what we've done, traditional tostadas, they take the corn tortilla and deep fry them.
In lard.
Usually,
my mom used to fry them in lard.
Yeah, exactly. So, but to lighten it up a little bit, what we've done is just bake it in the oven. Bake your corn tortillas in the oven for about 8 to 10 minutes at 350 degrees till they're nice and brown and crisp, as you can see. We can do this for chips and salsa, and so it's really a great way to do your
stuff your mouth while you're talking.
They're always good.
Anyways, while she's eating, each tortilla, for 2 of them, they contain 17 grams of carbohydrates, which is not too bad, when a flour tortilla can go from 21 to 35.
We're going to make a really fun little sauce to go with this to add even more flavor to the tostada, and we're going to combine a prepared salsa from the grocery store with a low-fat prepared salad dressing, and just create a really fun sauce to add more flavor to the tostada itself. And then, you can add Any type of vegetable you want with it. We're going to do this red bell pepper that we've sliced a couple of red bell peppers, and that adds a really nice sweet flavor to it.
Great.
Okay?
Let's get started.
Yeah, let's go ahead and start with the meat.
And sirloin is a lower fat red meat.
Right, and I like to start with a cast iron skillet only because it seems to cook up better. And I like to season it. I like to season it with a little olive oil and then some garlic. So to that we'll add our sirloin, and this is just about 12 to 14 ounces of a thin sirloin. You can use a sirloin steak that you can just find in your meat section of your grocery store. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're just going to continue to add the sirloin, and you want it on a medium-high heat because we really want to cook it quick and fast, and we almost want to char it to a certain point. And then once all the juices cook away, we're going to add our red bell peppers, which are beautiful. So we'll add those as the meat continues to cook.
Do you want more in there?
Yeah, let's go ahead. You can put about half of that in there. All right, so we got it on a medium-high heat, and we're just going to let it cook and cook, and you can see all the juices are starting to form, and we're just going to let those cook out and char just a tiny bit, and then we'll add our red bell pepper.
How about a little bit of seasoning?
Yeah, just a little bit of salt, and that's obviously a personal preference. You could use a seasoned salt. You could use a garlic salt.
Using herbs as spices instead of salt is a very good idea.
Like what type of herbs would you use?
You can use oregano. You can use crushed red peppers. It depends on what kind of flavor you want.
Sure. Okay, so you can see now how all the juices have cooked away. So now we're getting into the charring
Tender part.
exactly stage of cooking the sirloin, and we're going to add our red bell pepper strips. And this is really
Beautiful.
and you can add as many as you want. I think that makes these tostadas just go that much further. So this is 2 nice size red bell peppers. Okay, so now we're going to build our tostadas. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make our sauce.
Okay.
Okay, so just a prepared salsa. It's about a 1/4 cup.
Or if you're like me, you always have fresh salsa.
Right, and you can do it with fresh salsa as well. And then to that, we're just going to add a 1/4 cup of a low-fat salad dressing, which this one happens to be ranch.
And it's the done right light dressing.
Yeah.
But what I do, I don't really like the flavor. I really taste a lot of the sugar or something that they substituted in there. So
Additives or...
something. And so what I do is I buy regular ranch dressing, and I pour out, about 1/3 of the bottle and put water in there, mix it up, and it is wonderful.
Oh,
and it's lower,
that's a good idea.
Lower in fat. And
Well, and that's what makes this kind of fun, because now we've added a little bit of this ranch, and we've added, a lot of our salsa, and it just makes a really nice little flavor. And we're going to just put that on the bottom of our baked corn tortilla that we did.
Did you say baked?
I said baked, not fried. And
you left those in there so it'd be hot, huh?
I know. Oh, yeah. Are you burning your hands?
Yeah, a little. Can you tell?
Okay. So you can see, all we're going to do is we're going to top this. Now, I did a little combination
I
of
noticed
greens.
the cilantro in there.
Yeah, we did cilantro. It's iceberg, cilantro. You can do a romaine. And, it's just one of those where you can just keep on adding. So we're going to pile that high with lots of greens. And to garnish it, now, do we need a lot of cheese, Lola?
Well, no.
No, but just color and a little bit of flavor is great. And there you have it. That's your wonderful sirloin red pepper tostada.